sweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
Yo, listen to that crackle right now. Dang. Surprise. It's been a long time, guys. It's been a long time. You know, I was out here yesterday morning, just did that video that you saw earlier, and it really inspired me to get back and do a video on this channel. So this is going to be my favorite summer fragrances. Now, I have been letting go of a lot of my collection, a very large part of my collection. I think I'm down to about 15 bottles that I really enjoy wearing, and each bottle now has a purpose. I really just had too many. I'm not focusing more on stuff that I really enjoy. Anyhow, let's start off this list. I want to make this a super long video, but let's go with one that we all know, a very good summer scent indeed, Nautical Voyage right here. Whether you have the metal cap or the plastic cap like I have, this stuff is just a must-have, I think, in everybody's collection. When a bottle of cologne costs the exact same amount, has a large 2-topping pizza, hold the mushrooms at Domino's Pizza, it's a pretty hard deal to beat. Nautical Voyage smells like cool, crisp cucumbers, aquatic. Sure, it doesn't smell like the most natural thing in the world, but for, you know, 12 or 13 bucks, pretty hard to beat in my opinion, and it's going to keep you smelling fresh pretty much all day long. The performance can vary between older batches, newer batches. This is a plastic cap right here, and I get about 7 or 8 hours longevity out of it with pretty good projection, and it usually gets me noticed with a nice compliment. People just assume that I'm fresh out of the shower and it has a nice smell to it. Not the most exciting thing in the world, obviously, but it does serve a purpose for me. Just nice to wear after a workout or just in the morning right after you get out of the shower. Nautical Voyage, every guy should have this in his collection. Next up, let's go with a scent that is very fitting because I am actually going to a wedding in about 3 or 4 days, and this is my favorite fragrance to wear whenever I'm going to a special occasion, special event. This is from Tête Libre d'Orange, and it is called Remarkable People. Really enjoy the concept of this scent, and of course the smell as well. It smells fantastic. If you guys like champagne, if you're looking for something that makes a statement and you want to wear something to an event, this is really my go-to wedding / event scent. And I used to only wear this really in the spring when it was a little cooler, but in the high heat this stuff actually kicks because it has a little bit of depth to it and it has a decent amount of staying power, at least on my skin. That opening just every single time is still so jaw-dropping for me. This has a beautiful, bubbly, effervescent champagne accord in here mixed with a gorgeous, tart, cooling grapefruit. But this also has, like I said, some depth to it. You have kind of a creamy musk in here, some sandalwood as well, and a little bit of a floral kind of touch in there. So this is just a very well-rounded scent. It smells very elegant, classy, kind of fun and bubbly, but at the same time it just has a certain sweetness to it as well that I just find very appealing. Check this one out if you're looking for a very nice scent to wear to any wedding, any special formal occasion this summer. Check out this one. It's very nice, keeps the mood light, and it's just a fantastic scent. And next, let's go with one that is a little bit harder to find these days. I believe it's discontinued. Don't mark my words on that. I haven't really been following up in the fragrance game as much as I have been recently. However, this is just one of the best mint scents out there. This is from Guerlain. This is Guerlain Homme right here. Man, if you're looking for a powerful, deep, minty scent, this is the one to check out. Just you can tell just by the color of the juice right here, that beautiful, crisp, light green color kind of gives you an idea of what this is actually going to smell like. You get patchouli in the base of this as well, gives it a very nice, manly kind of depth to it. But up top, man, it's just that gorgeous mojito accord, lime, mint. It just smells so crisp and a little booziness as well, and this has depth. You know, there's another mint scent I'm going to be showing you here in a little bit that is very much of more of a lighter scent. This has depth. This has some groundingness to it, if that's even a word. But if you find a good deal on this one, I would highly recommend it if you're looking for a very, very solid mint scent at a pretty affordable price. 1, 2. I had to do a couple pull-ups right there in honor of my favorite fragrance brand on this planet. If you don't know what that is, then welcome to my channel. Obviously, it's going to be the House of Etier Cologne, and for summertime, in my opinion, nothing really comes close to these scents. If you don't know anything about Etier Cologne, they do citrus scents really like no one else does. I got 4 of my favorites right here. They are super easy to wear, simplistic, yes, but they just smell so realistic, so authentic and natural. And man, there's nothing like spraying this on in the morning, just getting ready for your day, a nice blast of citrus to kind of start things off, and it just is so cooling and refreshing. Doesn't matter if it gets 100 degrees outside, heat, humidity, these always cool me down. I'm gonna go through them real quick right here. Pomelo Paradis, this is a gorgeous grapefruit scent, smells like exactly like tart grapefruit, super tangy, super zingy, citrusy. This one doesn't last that long, but has a nice floral undertone as well. A little more on the feminine side, I would say, but still unisex at the same time. Next, we got Orange Sanguine. This one has gotten some talk recently. This is probably what they're most known for on their citrus side of town, so to speak. And this one, yeah, it has that orange juice vibe like everybody says. There's a really nice kind of musky, gritty, almost sandalwood underneath that adds a little bit more of a masculine touch in my opinion. Again, does not last on my skin more than like 3 or 4 hours with pretty low projection, but that opening blast just is so refreshing that it kind of makes up for it. Next we'll go with probably my favorite, you guys already know what it is, Bergamote Soleil right here. This one does actually last a long time. I get probably 8+ hours out of this, and bergamot lovers, you guys really, really need to try this one out. It just is the most sunny, happy scent out there. It just smells to me like a nice sunny day at the park. Just got a little bit of a muskmallow note for a tiny bit of sweetness in the dry down. You got oak moss as well, kind of a lavender accord, I believe, in there as well. And it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous scent, and just has very, very strong, good memories with me. And last but not least, this is the other mint scent I was talking about. If Guerlain Homme is a little bit too intense, a little bit too much to wear in the high heat, check this one out. This is Cedrat Enivrant. This one actually has grown on me quite a bit. If you were to ask me a couple years ago what was my favorite Etiers 1 through 4, this would probably be number 4 of their citrus scents, but this is actually probably gone to number 2 now, because every time I wear it, it's one of the most easy scents to wear. You get the super nice minty lime accord in here. It just smells so authentic, and it's just very light, has a touch of a soapy kind of backbone to it as well. And man, this has actually got me a pretty good amount of compliments as of late. Really, really been digging it. It lasts actually a pretty good amount of time on my skin as well. And like I said, it's just extremely easygoing, easy to wear. So if you're looking for great citrus scents this summer, check out Etier. These 30 mils, decently affordable. You can find some deals on them, and I would definitely highly recommend. You guys know how much I enjoy these. And last but certainly not least, hope that sun isn't affecting the camera at all. Last but not least, we have one from the House of Xerjoff. This is kind of a controversial pick because a lot of people maybe wouldn't consider this a true summer scent. You've seen I got a lot of daytime stuff in here for sure. What about nighttime? This is really the one I'm going to go for. If it's anything dressing up, going out, I really want to make a good impression, this is the one I'm going to wear from Xerjoff. This is 40 Knots. I reviewed this last August at Virginia Beach. Man, I want to go back there so bad. And you can go check that video out if you want a full in-depth review, but basically this is kind of the anti-aquatic scent. It is technically an aquatic because you have those sea notes in here, that saltiness, but this has more depth than a lot of people are expecting. One of the smoothest, absolutely smoothest scents I have ever come across in my life. The quality is, if there's a roof right here, it's through the roof basically. Man, there's like almost an amber in here. There's like a seawood, driftwood kind of dry woodiness, but it just is this buttery kind of aquatic, smooth, slightly green in the opening, minty green, almost menthanol, but it has a slight spiciness to it as well. It's just an extremely well-rounded scent that has a ton of depth, very unique, very intriguing, and I'm telling you, I wear this in nights out when I dress up in the summertime. Sure, it can't really handle the super, super high heat. I wouldn't really trust it in that. I would wear an Etier for something like that. But when it cools down, going into the evening time, this just is a champion in my opinion. It just smells so classy, so elegant, so sophisticated. and it just lasts forever as well. So you can find a bottle of 40 knots, a little bit more on the expensive side, but I think it is well worth it if you're looking for something that's aquatic, but that also has depth and an unexpected sweetness. So that felt good to do. I really enjoyed that. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you found some new intriguing things in here that maybe you want to go check out, and if not, I'm just glad that you stuck around for the whole video with me. And you know, not really going to be doing a whole lot of more videos on my channel, not really sure, just I'm kind of doing them as I have time with this new job. It's very time consuming, but I love what I do, and I just can't wait to keep on trucking. So thanks guys, have a great rest of the summer. Maybe you'll see me around, maybe you won't, we'll see. I also just realized that like these horses over here, these horses were watching me the entire time. Look at them. See you guys later.